Hey guys and girls, and welcome to part 7 of Let's Play Sonic Generations Non-Blind. In the last episode we did Chemical Plant Act 2 challenges, and now we're going to make a start on Chemical Plant Act 1 challenges. And if you're wondering why there's a slight difference in my commentary quality, that's because this is post-commentary, as my original commentary got lost somewhere. Okay, this is Challenge Act number 5, the Invincibility Challenge, and no prizes for guessing what this one involves. I was going to choose a different background music for this one, but I thought to myself, there's no real point since how the Invincibility theme is going to be playing throughout. And to be fair, I actually quite like the Invincibility theme, you know, it's pretty faithful to the absolute original version, you know, without messing about too much with it. And I really like the effect of the stars. They look really funky. It's like what the stars would probably look like if Invincibility existed in the real world. The only thing I probably don't like about this whole stage is that, you know, this it's a bit short. You know, there's not really much of an emphasis on absolute, you know, needing of the invincibility boxes. Almost every time you pass them, there's like invincibility box here, invincibility box there, invincibility box everywhere. And it's like, well, you don't really need all the invincibility boxes. You know, just put them a little, you know, little way spaced in between, and make it just that little bit more challenging, a little bit more. You know, you got all these spikes here, so you also want to be a bit quick on the pace. And we just finished the first one and got a nice S rank. Can't complain about that. It's a shame that the music had to end so suddenly, but what are you gonna do? Let's see what we got. Oh, we got another piece of artwork. I say it's like it's a surprise, but I already know what everything is. This is my first take on a proper post-commentary, so we'll see how it goes. You know, it's going to be a little experiment for me. Yep. We all know what this one is, so I think I'm just about to see what music I got. I don't think I've got anything that's really appropriate for a doppelganger race. Normally, when I use my doppelganger races, I generally just well, on my completed save file anyway, I generally use let the speed mend it. I don't know why, it just seems to fit, and I guess we actually do use some music. Okay, this is Challenge Act number 4, the doppelganger race, and as always, it's a race to the finish. I can't imagine what possessed me to choose a Palm Tree Panic for Chemical Plant Zone, since that was probably the most out of place music forever, but never mind, eh? It's still a nice piece of music. And as always with me and my doppelganger races, I use them to take the opportunity to go a separate route than I would do if I'd have played it on the original act. Just listening to Palm Tree Panic Zone, it's like, no. I should have chose Toxic Caves, really, you know. At least that's got some relevance to it. Or at least, you know, it's a shame that I hadn't unlocked the original Chemical Plant Zone at this point. It's just a shame, really, because, you know, that obviously would fit, because, you know, Chemical Plant Zone for Chemical Plant. And I believe it's the first time we actually go down through the tubes. That's always been a habit of mine when I come out of the tubes. If there's like ring boxes or any form of item box, I'll always bounce on them first, and then I'll bounce on the spike that was on top of the pipe. And I do love hitting that grabber and that little combo going on there. Obviously, the children approve of the choice of music for Chemical Plant Zone, so can't argue with the children. And there we go. 1 minute 21 seconds gets us a nice S rank. You gotta love Palm Tree Panic Zone, especially the Japanese version music. It is just brilliant. And let's see what our next reward is. It's a piece of music. I think, if I remember rightly, that's Endless Possibility. Or is it Possibilities? I can't remember one or the other. Oh no, it's Stardust Speedway US. Who the fuck wants to listen to that? Yep, next up is Challenge Act number 3. Huzzah! Oh, we've seen that shield before, haven't we? Once again, trying to choose which music I want. I don't think I actually find anything suitable. Okay, see I'm hovering over Toxic Case and I'm like, should I, shouldn't I? Me. I can't remember what I'm saying during this point as well. Nah, just stick with the original background music. But that's alright, doesn't matter. Okay, this is challenge act number 3, the Aqua Shield challenge. And as you probably imagine, this has the Aqua Shield has the Aqua Shield in it, and it introduces us to it. It's got quite a reasonable challenge to it. Has the Aqua Shield challenge. I mean, as long as you know where you're going, you can pretty much make it well under the time that's specified in the corner. But it does provide a lengthy bit of challenge to the first timer, so some of the later parts of the challenge will be a little bit infuriating with the spike balls and everything. And I completely forgot that I wasn't playing a chemical plant zone normally and jumped straight into the bloody force field. That's alright. You gotta be quick here, as I just demonstrate, because those platforms will collapse, and you don't have much height to work with, so I want to make sure you're practically pixel perfect. Now this can really fuck you over this bit, because of these little spike balls. You hit them and you're going straight down. There's no... Well, actually, no, saying that, if you get hit by a spike ball, if you time it right, you can jump in midair. Although, given Sonic's jump versus the Aqua Shield jump, you just wouldn't want to attempt to try and jump up to the top. And there we go, 1 minute 9 seconds. It would might as well practically be 1 minute 10 seconds. S rank, 3rd in a row. Nice one. Job's a good one. Only 2 more challenges to go, and we can call it a day. Hi, I'm Omo-chow. You have a new skill in a skill shop. Yeah, thanks, Omo-chow. Go away. And we got ourselves another reward. I really can't be asked to chase after the rewards now. I just generally just wait till they float back to me, because that's what they will do eventually. And I attempted to to collect the reward, but obviously the challenge act got in the way. It was like, you bastard! And for some bizarre reason, Sky Sanctuary is playing. Okay, this is challenge act number 2. Which switch is which? Which, when you think about it, is a slight misnomer, for lack of a better word. Because, you know, which switch is which, it implies that it's a puzzle of what sorts. You know, you got to figure out which switch does what, but it really isn't that complicated at all. I mean, each switch does what it's supposed to do, and nothing hinders you on this challenge at all. So you don't have to worry about, you know, switches doing the wrong thing. You have to worry about things like that when a switch brings down a block and it's in danger of crushing you if you dare so much as walk underneath it. The only threatening thing that the switch is doing is that they hide themselves with it somewhat. But yeah, I gotta admit, I kinda like this one. I do, on the whole, like a lot of the challenge acts, because, you know, they take most a portion of the original zone, and they don't just place it there, that they add new things to it, which to me is obviously it's artificial game lengthening, but at least it's artificial game lengthening with you know, a good degree of thought and effort. You know, I can name 1 or 2 companies that just like throw in one additional thing and that'd be about it. But we're not going to do that. We're going to sit here and talk about Sonic Generations. That bad Nick very cleverly hiding his little switch underneath his ass. And I really tried to get that switch by bouncing on the grabbers, but it just wasn't happening. I just gotta wait for the platforms to rise up. See that obviously they wanted to make it a little bit tricky getting on that second platform, making it smaller. Now just take your time here, no rush. The signpost is right there. I still had more than a minute to spare. Oh, I'm quite pleased with that one. I normally like fluff up at least once or twice on that one, but on the whole, I'm quite pleased with that. So our next reward is it's another piece of music. This time I'm actually going after it. And I ring the bell again inadvertently. Set the route off again. And it is endless possibilities. And at this point, I actually can't remember what Endless Possibilities was from. Of course, I obviously remember now it's from Endless Possibility. There we go. Obviously, I remember now it's from Sonic Unleashed. The only reason why I don't remember it is because I don't really listen to it that much. It's definitely not the best. It is a main theme, isn't it? Yeah. It's definitely not one of the best themes I've ever heard. You know, that honour still goes to His World, the Zebrahead edition, which I've got no doubt will be unlocking later. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not overly keen on this. It's a bit Blink 182 for my liking. It's a Blink 182 or perhaps a bit of Good Charlotte, you know. Eh. I don't mind those bands, but I won't overly go out of my way to listen to them. Okay, this is challenge act number 1. Tails in the Toxic Skies. You can count on me, Sonic! I certainly hope so, Tails, because we're gonna need yours. You're gonna need your assistance. Don't make the mistake that I did by jumping over the spike bit and then pressing Y, because that will not work. You'll just head straight into the spikes. You can't activate Tails in midair. You have to be standing still for him to work. I actually don't mind Tails' flying mechanics in this. They work reasonably closely to the Mega Drive versions, which obviously is always a good thing. You know, the closer you can get a Sonic game to the Mega Drive version, the happier the Sonic fan will be. The furthest away from them, obviously the Mega Drive version, then the more irritable the Sonic fan will be. Not talking about any particular game in particular. Sonic 4. Watch this. I love doing that to the spring, just making it go spastic. It's just like, I'm trying my best to get you over there, but you just ain't doing it. Even that one does it to a certain degree, but... You know, I never really thought to just jump Sonic off of Tails and just land on that spring that fires us over into here. Now you want to be careful here, so obviously that's a bottomless pit. And where have we seen those little speed hoops before? We've got to admit, the speed hoops, they make a bit of a weird noise when you pass through them. You know, they don't go like you would normally expect. And you got to be careful here now. It's obviously getting a bit more challenging. I like the handy ring guides here that's sort of going on. And there's my first life gone. Normally, obviously, when you would lose a life, you would completely miss your chance to get an S rank. But obviously, that's not the case for challenges. Actually, the S rank is determined how quickly you do it. So it's more on speed rather than capability. Excuse me. But I'm not going to be quick enough to get the S rank, so... I gotta admit, I really do like the remix of Balloon Park. Obviously completely out of place in Chemical Plant Zone, as was Palm Tree Panic Zone. And obviously there you saw, I lost another life. I was like, fucking hell! How can I hit the same magnet twice? It's like in my practice runs, I was clearing this challenge act perfectly. I don't know what the hell was going on with my abilities, so... Hopefully, we can get our A rank, because I definitely don't want to spend too long on this. As pleasant as it is flying with Tails, it's a shame they didn't really incorporate that into Sonic Generations, into the main acts themselves. That would have been pretty cool, just to have Tails like floating around behind you. But that's what Sonic 4 Episode 2 is for. I'm looking forward to playing that. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be better than Episode 1. Because I've heard, you know, they've improved the physics and everything, and let's be honest, Sonic 1 needed... Sonic 1, sorry. Sonic 1's fine, Sonic 1 was Sonic 1. Sonic 4 Episode 1, that needs a major overhaul, so fingers crossed for Episode 2. And Sonic breaks his shins. He's like, Tails, I thought you were my friend, you just let me get my shins! Oh dear. Ooh. Sniffly nose. And we got our... and we've fully restored Chemical Plant Zone. I'm sure all the residents will be pleased. They can go back to swimming in their Mega Mac. And we got ourselves another piece of artwork. I really shouldn't bother with them, but You know, I think, you know, the more artwork you collect, the more chances of you getting more music along the way. So, yeah, guys, that was part 7 of Let's Play Sonic Generations Non-Blind. So, thanks for watching, and until next time, take care of yourselves.